This sort of thing in the UK. This sort of thing in the UK. What's up? JC Audit here. Just filming in a normal street. You want to know why I'm here or whatever. There's no thing that I want to show you in particular. So I am guessing you're going to be very, very annoyed by this audit. You're going to be thinking, why is JC filming? There's absolutely nothing to see at all. This could be just like anywhere in the UK. God, that stinks. This vehicle stinks. Why does it stink so much? The size of that exhaust there. It does stink. Is it diesel? I don't know if it's diesel or not. Eco flex my arse. Parking. No parking. 24-hour access required. What, to this thing? That is just weird. Why have that sign there? Look, this is any street in Liverpool, basically. You get fly tipping on a micro scale there. We've got some, looks like suspicious stained white garment. What looks like turds in green plastic bag. PHS compliance. PHS, you see them everywhere. Secret sewing rooms, okay. What's so secret about it? Northwest ambulance. Right, so this is practically any street. You could say that it's not particular to Liverpool. Any street in Europe. We've got the dog tent. Oh, that stinks. Oh my God, that's gagging. That reminds me of Asia, that does. Stinks. It's like open sewer. It's not even fresh. Right, see that? See that thing there? That central reservation thing. Apparently there used to be a tram that went on that. A tram, can you believe? And there was a tram all the way, at least from Liverpool, Model Y, to Kirby. And I'm wondering whether the tram ran across this road. This is where we are. Walton Hall Avenue L4. And God, that stinks. I need to move on. It's gagging. Absolutely stinks. Open 6 AM to 8:30. Clearly there's not enough trade. A 6-bed property been sold. Heaving. This is rather typical here. Let's just take a little walk. I know it's a green man there. I'm not going to cross there. I want to go further down here. These, believe it or not, are waves. Yeah, you're thinking, are you tripping, JC? No. They would, when these houses were built, I don't know, I'm going to guess 150 years ago. I'm probably wrong. Okay. There's a theme of ships in Liverpool. There's an estate, where I'm pointing my camera now. In there's something called the Ship Roads. Now the Ship Roads are basically, I think, named after ships. And they've, oh God, it still stinks around there. Oh, I know what it is. It could be the bin day or something. So basically, the Ship Roads are named after ships, I think around, I'm going to guess around the Second World War time. So 1939 to 1945, that kind of era. and basically some of these ships, if not all of them, might have sank, and obviously they have now been named after them when they were built. Ship roads. So spot mix. Ready mixed concrete. So this is pretty everywhere. You'd find this sort of thing in the UK. A little birdie from them. So yeah. So S. Norton are a really interesting company. They do deal with scrap metal, and they've got a huge plant factory, I think, in Liverpool on the docks, and they've also got one in Manchester, I believe. Glamour pits. Cars, Warrington taxis. So we got here. We are now open. Unique blooms, flowers and gifts. Keeley tattoo. Made to measure. Discarded punch bag. Nationwide. Is that nationwide security? All aspects of security. So what are they doing here? There's a tyre place here. So they also sell, I think, second-hand cars here, and auto guard warranties. Some of these cars are going to break down, aren't they? So yeah, they don't want you to come back. Dog shit there, trodden in. Keep clear. So these sort of gates you see all over in Liverpool. I once filmed some of these in South Liverpool. If you look at my most viewed shorts, and somebody commented, it was a lady actually, saying, "Oh, that was a big dildo." So don't know whether she was referring to herself, or maybe she was referring to me, perhaps sitting on there. Don't know, but just thought it was an interesting observation on her part. Yeah, I've never seen these as dildos, but obviously a giant dildo perhaps. So William Hill. Should we cross over here? This is blue box here. We've got rubbish. Rusty vans, very, very normal run-of-the-mill sort of stuff, isn't it? So see what else we can see down here. So these look like terraced houses. We have it's like a church over there. Nothing spectacular about that, but we'll just have a little look. It's called Ebenezer Chapel. Ebenezer, I think, means something like helper or something like that. I might be wrong. Microwave masked an era. So there's nothing unusual about this street at all, is there? You know, sometimes I film because I see something unusual. Well, this is completely normal, isn't it? There's nothing strange about this. Usually I say, oh, there's something strange. But I just thought I'd just film normality so that you know what normal looks like. Because that's important, isn't it? To know what normal looks like. So that when I get my camera out and then say, oh, this is strange, this is unusual, then you think, yes, it is strange and unusual because I've watched JC's long walk in L4, I don't know what audit, whatever I'll call it. Love Monday's read to where she's working. Bootle New Strand. Stanley Park Avenue North. Oh look, here we go. Life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get. Forrest Gump. Isn't that the truth? We never quite know, do we? We never quite know what's around the corner. Sickness or health, fun or sadness. We never quite know. We know that change is there, it's happening all the time to our ever-changing bodies. Some things don't change though, do they? Like laws, immutable laws. Like, if you drop a stone, gravity will try and bring it down. There's always that force on the earth, isn't there? If you're in space and you drop a stone, then if there's no big masses around to attract it, then it will just float around, won't it? So we take things as a given on this planet, but just because the stone doesn't fall, it doesn't mean gravity isn't there in that particular area, does it now? And that law has been, oh fuck me, it stinks. I think it's the bins, I think it's nappies and bins, it must be. It's fucking intense. It is a hot day today. Oh, Jesus Christ. So people are out watching films, haunting Venice, I think that was. But yeah, so some things don't change, like laws. Other things, organic things, tend to decay, tend to fall into chaotic states on a macro or a large level. On a molecular level, maybe they become more simplified and uniform. I'm not an expert on that anyway, so yeah, so What do you think? LPG? What other gases could they be carrying? Liquid nitrogen maybe for industry? Or nitrogen rather? Probably would be liquid, wouldn't it? Because it would be under pressure. But if it is in gaseous form, what would it be? Nitrogen? Don't know. Why would they carry inert nitrogen? Why would they not compress it? Don't know. I know in the movie Terminator 2 there was a sequence where the lorry broke, didn't it? And it contained liquid nitrogen, and it froze the second generation Terminator. That's such a cool movie. I haven't watched it in a long time, but it's pretty cool, wasn't it? CGI. A lot of movies are, aren't they, though? CGI. Oh, the electric car. Right there, I think. Can't get a zoom in on that now. Electric car. There's so many. Sometimes I'm passing them and I think, Jesus, I'm following an electric car and the one that's just gone by me is electric. So the revolution really happened really quickly. Really quickly. So there's absolutely nothing unusual about this. Nothing unusual at all, is there? The only thing that's slightly unusual is a person, which happens to be me today, walking with a camera on the, I'm going to say it's a public highway, even though it's private pavement, it still is the public highway. Let's have a look at this. So you can see where we are. And let's cross the road, shall we? Yeah, there's a kind of pavement there. Let's cross there. No traffic on that side. Now that car broke away before all the others. I wonder if it's electric. Should we have a little look? Should we test my theory? It's going to be electric. Is it though? I think it was. I think it was electric. Otherwise, why would it have... This is quite interesting. Yeah, so, like I say, the only thing odd is me filming out in public. And I hope you can hear me. Sorry, I'm going to have to talk a little bit louder. There's a little red car there, just going to scarper across. Right, here we are on the other side. I don't know, should we stick to the main roads? Yeah, let's stick to the main roads. Shall we? Nah, fuck it, let's go down here. We've just been on main roads, so this is Athelsdean Road. All ball games prohibited. What's that say there? Car park, residents only. Okay, this one hasn't been painted. Fibre optic box, I think. Cable TV. Is that cable TV? No, that's water. Oh, no ball games allowed. Sign says up there. So we're 20 minutes into this audit. there might be one person watching that's maybe watched all the way through without pausing. And just one person. Let's cross the road here, shall we? Dean Road. Dean Road. So it looks like council-like houses, and yeah. So, utterly nondescript, boring. I did mention my subscriber count was kind of going up rather rapidly. If you've got any ideas how I can bring it down, it maybe doesn't involve me not filming and uploading, let me know in the community section of the channel. No parking in front of these gates. So we have a delivery driver there on a bike. Some carpet. Utterly normal. Usually you see a caravan, don't you, if you're walking in a residential area. Someone's got a caravan. Oh, polite notice, if you don't live here, don't park here. Wow. I wouldn't say that's... Well, maybe it's representative of a lot of what Liverpudlians think, or even humans think, you know. If you don't live here, don't park here. Oh, maybe it's something to do with the stadiums as well. Or it could just be a slightly xenophobic attitude to people that don't live in the area. You know, we like our community, we look after our own. Fuck me, the smell. It's got to be the heat. Bushy Road. Let's go over here. That man. Wow. Oh. So, community school over there. Which way should we go? Let's go this way. So, Bushy Road L4. Let's carry on straight. No stopping Monday to Friday on school entrance markings. Okay. Little trailer there.
An Aida trailer, I believe sold in Halfords. No kids left in vehicle overnight. Seat Leon. So this is it not, evidence that some of my videos can be absolutely normal, nothing unusual. Some would even say that they're boring. But of course, you know, I'm not holding a gun to their head. They can X out of this at any time. Absolutely any time. Let's carry on down here. So we're just past 25 minutes. Just past 25 minutes, on 26 minutes now. So it's September 2023 and we are in L4 in suburbs of Liverpool, and hi mate, in the suburbs. Gosh, there is a strong smell of cannabis. Cannabis is always strong smelling. Guys, actually, for those that are watching still, should we legalise cocaine? I'd like you to write in the comments. Well, actually, don't write. I might put a poll up because, you know, if you write, then that identifies you, and I wouldn't want you to feel uneasy about you pinning yourself to a particular opinion. So I might put a survey up in the next few days asking, I think I'm going to start a government survey up to ask whether we should legalise cocaine. And I want to know, or heroin, or any sort of really hard drug like that. Any of the opium derivatives, strong opium derivatives of drugs should be legalised. Shall we petition the government, the UK government, to legalise opium, crack cocaine, heroin? You get the message. Let's leave benzodiazepines out of it for the moment, and let's focus on the strong drugs. Shall we legalise these drugs? So I ask you, in all fairness, in all, you know, sort of openness, whatever, shall we legalise drugs? These drugs that I'm talking about. Now here we are in Walton Hall Park. We've been here before. We've done an audit here before once. Might have even called it Walton Hall Park. And we've even audited around here. Barnsbury Road, it's called here. We've even audited just near that bridge. You might be able to see it from here, which near there the young boy was murdered, Jamie Bolger, some decades ago. I don't want to film him at Main Road just in case we get cars swerving and that. So there we have it. We're going to end at the home of Everton Women Football Club. So Everton, a fantastic team. I was here to Kai or not. So here we are, just get a opinion on that. Home of Everton Women. So there we go. So wonder if some of them will become lionesses one day. So for me, JC, bid you farewell.